Hey experiencers, it's MADison, and today's experience is an at-home date idea I had months ago and bought the supplies for months ago and we've been putting off. So we decided to finally do it with Valentine's Day coming up because I think if this is successful, it'll be the perfect at-home Valentine's date activity. Yay, 2021 Valentine's. Dang, 2021, that's crazy. I've always loved the idea of scents being able to take you back to a specific place or memory. You know, the smell of pine makes me think of my summer camp and going to Colorado. And I love that when I smell that, it takes me back to that place. If you've heard of homesick candles, their whole concept is that their candles will take you to a state or a country or an activity that you've done. They're a little bit pricey. So for the price of a little more than one of these homesick candles, I was able to buy a kit that we can use to make 12 candles that will be specific to our actual memories. Yay! This kit includes the pouring pot, the thermometer, the little sticker labels, things can catch on fire, keep away from children, burn inside, like literally anything you might need this candle kit comes with. I'll link this kit and some other great options in the description below, and I will also link the homesick candles I was talking about because they're really nice. So if you're feeling like maybe you don't want to put in the time and effort to create your own candle, it's actually a really great idea, great Valentine's gift idea. Ivan and I like to be competitive. So for this date, we're gonna use essential oils, the scents that came with the candle making kit, items around the house that the internet says are safe to use. We will each be creating a candle to represent a specific memory or place that is special to the two of us and our relationship. How romantic. These will be complete with a name and a decorative label. I don't know if it's gonna be possible to choose a winner, but if there is a way to choose the winner, the candle will be lit in a victorious and ceremonial fashion, and the loser will do the dishes. So I'm really hoping that I win. So let's get started. I'm gonna go grab Ivan.
All right, here we are. Madison's making me go first so she can steal all my great ideas. So we have all these scents in front of us, and I'm gonna use only one of them. Red pineapple. Oh, that's strong. In a good way, in a good way. This is the one. Okay. For the rest, I need to go in the kitchen. The second ingredient is coconut oil. Even though this is our first time trying this out, we're already doing experimental stuff. Part of experimenting is not knowing exactly how much to use, so we're just going with that much. Gotta get messy with it. Candle making is messy business. Alright. That's good. There is one more ingredient. Gonna go with a little bit of brown sugar. I was like, I want to add molasses, but that seems wet, and that doesn't seem like a good thing to add to a candle. And someone on the internet explained to me that brown sugar is exactly what I'm looking for. A hard substance that has molasses in it. Interesting. It smells like very sweet. But in like a, not an artificial way, in like a fruit that is at its peak ripeness kind of way. I think I am ready with my concoction.
Okay, so for my candle, we're gonna start with wildflower. I'm gonna use a little bit of agave nectar, tiny bit, some lemon. Well, there's a lot of scents going on in there. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna use some lemongrass. Medicinal. We're gonna make one more scent in the kitchen. We're gonna use green tea and a little bit of coconut oil to make a green tea extract. I think it was Martha Stewart that said this online, so I feel like she's a reliable source.
Fried green tea.
More oily than green tea usually. So we're gonna pour it on in through this little strainer. Could be good. I can't tell. We're gonna go get the jars ready. So step 1, place glue dot on the bottom of the metal sustainer on the pre-wick. Then we're gonna place the metal sustainer on the pre-wick in the center of the tin and press down to help secure it to the bottom. Oh, that's like bent. I thought that we had a lot to do before.
That's it?
That's all we do. Pouring pot into a large pot of water that has been brought to a boil. While we wait for the water to boil, I'm gonna kind of get my color prepped. So we're using a little bit more green, tiny bit of turquoise, and a tiny bit of orange. I don't know what color that makes, but we're gonna find out. Water's boiling. Now we're going to put it in here. Whoa, it's already melting. Letting the wax completely melt, and then we're adding the diamond color chips when it hits 175 degrees. Yeah, I think it's there. Look how it's doing this. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting it to be this dark. Then you want it to cool to 140.
Which, according to this, is approximately equal to 60 degrees Celsius. 185.
That song probably is licensed. I'm gonna add the fragrance in. We're gonna pour the wax into the candle tin.
These are so over-engineered because when I was looking at this online, they just used like a toothpick and then rolled the extra wick around the toothpick to keep it centered. So we're going to use our over-engineered piece of metal here. Look at that.
It's so dark. It was supposed to look green. Just kind of looks black.
All right, let's go make labels while we wait. Do you have a plan?
For the name. I have a plan for the name.
Oh, we have to name our candle?
I told you you had to name it. I told iVEN about this whole date and the whole plan for it a long, long time ago. iVEN even said, oh, I have an idea. Realizes he does not remember the idea at all. 2 months later, didn't write it down.
Don't laugh at me.
I don't know if you guys can tell what we're laughing at, but this is iVEN's. It's like, I've been doing all of this artwork.
Mine is gonna be sweet and simple. Once I figure out the sweet part. I'm very happy with myself.
It's so cheesy. So this is my candle. 2 years, 4 months, and 21 days.
I know that quote.
It's how iVEN started his proposal to me, which we went on our very first date in the same place that we got engaged, and we had been together for 2 years, 4 months, and 21 days. Decided spontaneously, like the day of the first date, to go on our first date. So we spent a really long time trying to figure out what we were going to do. And we decided to go to this place called Huntington Gardens. But by the time we decided to do it, we were completely starving. And so not necessarily the most romantic first date spot, but we started off going to Chick-fil-A. I used lemon to be the Chick-fil-A lemonade.
I had no idea where you were going with all of the different things, but now it's starting to make more sense.
Obviously Huntington Gardens, we did the wildflower. They represent so many different countries and regions within the gardens that they have. One of the ones that we took one of my favorite pictures from our proposal in was the desert garden. So I used the agave nectar. And I also used the lemongrass because to stick with our the full 2 years, 4 months, 21 days theme, we went after you proposed to me. We had Thai food that night, so lemongrass. And then I made the green tea extract because for one, at Huntington Garden, there's also a really fun tea garden where iVEN and I have some crazy inside jokes. On our first date, I don't know if you remember, but after the date, we went to Starbucks. I was always getting green tea there at that time. And then thirdly, because the green tea that we used was Chinese green tea, and iVEN proposed to me in the Chinese gardens. So it's just like a mixture of all the things.
Symbolism.
Just went with a green because it's a gardening color.
I think Huntington Gardens, like the poster we have is also that color.
That's what I was going for.
It's like a...
So then on the label, have the Chick-fil-A lemonade, a little Chick-fil-A sauce, you can't really tell. The cactuses, the Starbucks drink, and like a tea bag, some flowers, the words 2 years, 4 months, 21 days, the little ring, camera, because the photographer, iVEN had a hidden photographer there. This is you posing. And this is supposed to be the gazebo. That's supposed to be the name.
Hey.
And then more flowers and a tree just for the gardens.
You did very well.
Yay, thank you. 2 years, 4 months, 21 days.
Oh no, now everyone knows.
I had a lot of meaning for each ingredient.
Double meaning.
I hope that you had as many meanings for each. Don't smell it yet. You smelled it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it smells very like clean. Yeah, that's nice.
Smell like Chick-fil-A, Thai food, Huntington Gardens.
I don't know.
And a little bit of Starbucks.
I used the red pineapple and I used coconut oil and brown sugar. And what do those make?
I've never used brown sugar in a pina colada, which I think is what you make.
The dark rum is basically that's molasses. So that's what we were going for with the brown sugar to give it that little like rummy undertone.
Okay.
And I don't know, I'll let you be the judge of that, but you guessed right, but it's called Pina Colada.
Stop.
This candle is inspired from our more sunny years.
More sunny years?
Try that again. The years where we have gotten more sunlight. Time in Mexico. We spent, some good time like getting to know each other, getting to learn each other better. Deviation from Pina Colada because it's where MADison first told me she loved me, and I told her I loved her. So
that is cute. Dang, you did a good job of making it sentimental. You said you were gonna try.
I had this idea 2 months ago.
This is the same idea.
Including the pun, and it just took me many hours for it to like come back to me.
I think you got the scent pretty on point.
Do you like my O in Colombia?
Yes.
It's a pineapple. I think yours surpassed my expectations. Just in the sense of like the things you put in, you know what I mean? Like, so I think in that sense, that one is the winner. I'd say from like pure candle smell perspective, yours is the winner.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
Just because mine is like, it's exactly what you'd expect from a pina colada candle.
If I were gonna buy a candle at a store, yours is probably more a scent that I would choose. But I think that mine, it has more interesting like notes that make it more of like what the challenge was as far as like trying to really recreate that memory with like the specificity of the things that we're using.
Yeah. If I smell that, I'll know it's your candle. And I'll know the memory behind it.
My pina colada.
But that pun, that's what I was trying to get back to.
And he knows I'm a sucker for puns.
I like hearing myself.
You like being quoted back to yourself. The draw. That means no one's doing the dishes tonight. And now, in a victorious celebration, we will light both of the candles since we were unable to declare a champion. And see if either of them set the whole house on fire upon being lit.
All the coconut oil.
This was a super fun date night. I really enjoyed getting to be creative and artistic and watch iVEN do the same. And it was really fun to be able to walk down memory lane together as well. And now we'll continue to do that with our candles. Don't forget, in the description below, we're gonna link some of the candle kits that we recommend. check out our Instagram for a giveaway. Thank you so much for putting us at 100 subscribers. Tune in next week. Happy Valentine's Day.
Bye.